why aren't men approaching young women anymore? This is a bit of a complicated one. Part of it is women's pride and arrogance based off of the level of attractiveness they think they're at. That's caused by social media like Instagram. That's caused by Tinder. That's caused by all these dating apps. That's caused by Facebook. It's caused by TikTok. There's a level of pride and arrogance going on. I think another aspect to this, though, is that a lot of men they do not aspire to have a family anymore, and I don't think the women aspire to have a family anymore either. They know that they're making, say, $45K a year, and that they cannot afford to have a family. So they've decided, okay, I'm going to have my vices, I'll have my video games, I'll have my pornography, I'll have my drinking, I'll have my weed. I am going to check out. They also know that they can't ever hope to afford a home. When you're talking the average home price in America is in the mid 400s. At our current interest rates, you would need an income of $130K a year to keep this under the 28% rule. Who has $130K a year of income who lives in an area where homes cost $450K? Who does that? You're talking like your top 5%ers? Great, they can afford to buy a house. And that's when they have two incomes in their household, meaning they don't have enough excess labor to raise children, meaning they have the extra expense of needing to pay for daycare. Fantastic. Of course men are gonna go their own way. Who wants to go and work 80 hours a week just so that they can afford for their wife to also have to go to work for 40 hours a week so that way they can buy a home and have that home in 30 years? By the time that 30 years is up, you're talking these people go through a college education, they get out at 22, they've done everything right. They pay off that home in 30 years, they're 52. They can't be having kids anymore, they're 52. She's already past menopause. This does not work. Of course men are going their own way. Even if all the women were traditional and they were just like 1950s housewife stereotypes, we would still be seeing men go their own way just due to the economic problems. This is ridiculous. We need to fix this.